Encoding was overloaded for like a solid 8 seconds of that loading screen being stuck on itself. It's very weird. 27.75% complete. I guess that must be the world map, right? We had fucking good time last time, though. Keep it up, we got roughly like 4 streaming game or something. Which, to be fair, like, it is Metroidvania like, so that's actually a good fit. Right. Okay. Do I want to retrieve that? No, I don't. Let's just go fight. It'll be fine once I... There's a safer way this way. No, wait. I gotta go look at a map again. You're getting... Yeah, no, like, it's just straight up, that is better. That way. That's... Yeah, it's just getting past the bell bearer. Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting when the Flash Red do the execution because I haven't seen their animation yet. Alright, last time we broke both of the chains of this ominous bell. This time we ring it. And watch all hell break loose. We can't get out of here. No, there's a thing on the wall. Actually, we're good. Because we can't get out of here with like scaling the wall, but no, we can. Before we press on. Yeah, well, just before we do, you just have to... Bap the both of these. Okay, I see. 1 second. Just shy, of course. That should do it. And this one's just... Bap. Alright, we have our way through, we have our options. Back we go. I do like that set intro. That seems a bit... Hello, Emily. Fucker. Please attack him and skip. I know you. I'm an idiot. No, I can do this. I am intent on stopping you from being productive. It's fine, you'll have a whole week to actually work. Yeah, the finished stuff for tomorrow. Oh dear. Well, rip. Oh, this doesn't bode well at all. So these, yeah, okay, you're not meant to touch the snow button until like after this. These guys are appearing here like they're meant to be a new threat when they were just a pair of common obstacle fuckers. They also make a lot more sense here in the heart of the giant bell. For like the start of the mountain was covered in some broken bells, but These make a lot more sense down here. This is the damage gas, I remember that much. Moving across like this is curious. Oof. It is fun to talk about things. I have trapped you, good sir. Yeah, give me my shit back. This is cheaper than the other one, I noticed. More forgiving, Statue of Forgiveness. But yeah. So what are you up to, if I may ask? So speaking of what we're up to, we have to go down here. I'm guessing like more university stuff, but what in particular? No worries, that suits. Ooh. Yeah, I was too cheeky about that. How on earth? Nah. I don't know, I don't like that. It's like we need some sort of ability or something to pull that off. It's in our bellroom fight. Not quite. Something a bit nastier. It's gonna have to be a parry fight. Timed out hideously wrong. That's not good. Had a bit of invincibility casting my spell there. It's one down. Don't fuck this. Oof. Mind Blade, probably a game of the year. Hey, I praise. Just clicks of you. Oh, fuck right off. Just clicks of you, does it? Fucked it. I just hope I don't have to redo that fight in that room. Hope it doesn't lock every time, because if it does, that's gonna be a real pain in the ass. That one corpse. Oh, you're taking the piss with this. I even dodged through it. Fucker. Please hit him. Come on. That's exactly my thing. Interesting enough. Feel like you're also with him. Yeah, worth a look. You piqued my interest of that. I haven't given it much mind before, but you know, hard to name it, but I haven't given it much mind before. But yeah, where'd it go? Okay, good. The doors are to stay unlocked. We can just fucking run through screaming. I see another one down there? I don't know. It's all gas down there, so I don't want to be down there. Okay, good, good, good. We're fine. Too early. There we go. Curious. Alright, we just have a very small amount of space to fight him. Cool. But yes, so I was absorbed in my fighting here. So that you've mentioned like you've had like armies and different classes and stuff. So does it Mountain Blade like have its own like direct combat system, or are you just on about like the general system of how you conduct like full scale battles and stuff? Because I'm curious about that now. Because I remember you talking about how you wanted full mounted knights for this. Oh, this isn't good. Please be the bells. It's both. Promise you I tapped the goddamn button. Yeah. Fucker. Getting too cheeky. Come on. That's too much damage to take on the first turn, so we're just gonna shrink back. I really should be hitting these things anyway, just so I can get my magic back. It doesn't always do the long jump. They can pick their like trajectories fairly fucking quick, I must say. Pardon me. Should use that one more. Damn it. Clipped me on the way through. Why did you leave the wall like that, you madman? Oh, it's all over. And that's pretty revealing about what's down there, but we need some means of traversing the gas. Did I miss? Build your army and then you fight people. You know, big battles, 100 men. You can shout commands with the number keys, but you also fight yourself. Ooh, that actually does sound quite interesting, I must admit. Now, if this is the hell zone, what must down the way be? I kind of want to retrieve my shit though. It's also better to get that room cleared so I can just go through it unimpeded if I happen to die on the other side of it. I think Might and Blade's combat system actually inspired games like Chivalry and Mordhau. Ah, so I've seen Chivalry played. So I think if that, like, you know, Might and Blade inspired that sort of thing, I can have a vague idea of how that seems to go now, actually. Actually, I played Chivalry a bit, one of those free ones. I'm pretty sure. So no, I follow that now, yeah. Oh, I'm interested about the whole like commanding an army while you're at it thing. Yeah, there's no way we're not getting like some sort of poison gas resist while we're down here, unless it's that jewelry of 100 men. Fuck you. That was his fate. There's gotta be some sort of silver lungs of Dolphus. Ooh. Filigrees. Melted his spoons in a pot, looking to escape jealousies of the Argentine concoction. Absolutely fit that shit on. So that sounds pretty nice, Emily. It's like a first, like yeah. Chivalry was like fun enough from what I've seen and touched. I want to play on a lower difficulty. You want to play some kind of power fantasy. I think like all things, I'd probably just play middle of the road, or like well, all things on the first go. I died because I took a hit that wasn't really avoidable in the chaos of battle, or you get hit by a stray arrow. Your unique units can't die, but when you go down, your whole army retreats, which sometimes ends in casualties on your side. Okay, interesting. That's actually an interesting way of balancing things. Like, if you go down, it's just like, ah, well, shit. Which would make sense, really, because, you know, the king or the leader or whoever died in those battles is kind of like, well, fuck, whatever. I'm not staying to fight for this or whatever. But, yeah, no, I would probably, like, stick on whatever the equivalent of normal middle of the road is. At least for the first go. Let's use this how I always go. What's the use of garns? What good is the gold from rains? He's not asking these as questions, either. Novels was a bit fucking crazy. Whatever we're wearing is fucking long now. I was wondering how, like, you know, Metroidvania powers came into it, but that's a that's certainly a dark irony there. You can't hit them when they're invisible. They do have a hitbox for at least a bit. Let's go get that item while we're here. Well, that's actually fine. Please. Oh my god, you actual dipshit. There. Probably not our bone in it. No. Still need to find who gives us this shit. I need to return that herb to the town as well. There's much to be done. I need to find another way to look back to Albro proper to give that herb. We can now descend fairly safely. Fairly safely. That's just dick. You tweak the difficulty quite a bit. It's not just typical easy to hard, there's a setting for the amount of damage you take, one for how much damage your allies take, one for the combat AI, and one for the world map AI. So you make it so you only take 25% damage, but your allies take full, and the AI is good. So it wouldn't be easy, but you would still feel powerful. Oh, that's quite interesting, that level of difficulty tweaking. I'd come up with some fun scenarios with that. Oh, good. I just passed through. These chambers are getting perhaps too numerous. Are you going to clip to that wall or what? Don't tell me you tweaked this one so I couldn't cheekily gank this fucker. Okay, so we can't actually make that. Alright, fine. Figures. Yep, okay, rip. Need to, like, if not increase how much each jar restores, I need to find some other means of refilling that. Just, I mean, the alternative is, you know, don't get hit so much, but there's a fair amount of fighting going here, to be fair. By fighting, I mean hitting things that don't die in, like, a single hit. Or actually don't just stand there as you will on them. Just fucking... Please hit him again. Come on. Come on. I fucking swear to God with you. Hidden too. Hey, you're taking the piss with that. I miscounted. Should actually try blocking these ones seeing as they are at my level. Come on. Oh, we're doing this again, are we? You literally can't jump or anything over that because you will always just hang on to that. That's very much intentional, I'm pretty sure, and that's just aggravating. Shows your overall difficulty in percent. Mine says 80 because while I put everything on the highest difficulty, I didn't put on realistic saves, which forces you to overwrite your save every time you exit the game. I'm glad I did that because the game can be quite janky at times. That's a real Russian roulette for me. Russian roulette choice, that one. Anyway, in a janky game, you just accept what the dice give you when the game just happens to close itself for whatever reason. Fucker. Curious little bounce there. Please, just let me drop. Just let me die. That again. Confessor. Okay, that's fine. I don't really need to outrun the gas anymore, but we did get that. Yeah, I'm just making sure. I briefly forgot. It's when there's two of them that I just get the shits. It's just... That'd be one way for like a, you know, a tough low saves run where you're just using like the realistic save system for a game to end. And it just ends where like, oh well, game janked itself into a corner and saved on it, rip. Something not quite like, oh, the save corrupt or whatever, but just like, oh well, game fucked itself, rip. I mean, it'd be frustrating, I'm sure, if you get that happen when you were far in, but... The encoding only ever seems to die on the loading screens, and that's so curiously specific that I have to wonder what the cause is. Oh, he actually made it up, that one. Oh my god, just leave and go back. Oh, here we go. You coming, or? When I saw Warband, there was no real reason to play the original Might and Blade, which I am currently playing. Sometimes people call Warband a remake, and sometimes they call it an expansion. I would say it's something in between. It's like a re-release with some extra features and some patches. It's a new world map with one more culture, but visually looks the same, and even most places like village and towns are used without any change. Huh. I think you're right, because I don't know if I'd call that a remake exactly if everything looks otherwise basically the same and is reused. But there is additional shit, but it's wrapped into the whole game. I guess it's like updated re-release is what I'd call it. We just straight up can't do this yet. We need whatever lets us interact with these wee red things to actually move in the air, make platforms or whatever. Which I presume is another relic down here. Yeah, like, I mean, that's also there, and they've been prominent throughout the area a wee bit. Reset the room so he's just not there. And that way, like, when you describe it like that, it kind of sounds like they do with stuff like the Persona re-releases, where it's just the same game with a few wee extra things tacked in. But you can't get the other wee things as an expansion pack for the original, you have to buy the whole new thing. goes ever deeper. Oh, that does not look well. We'll come back here in a sec. I want to just check behind us. That also gives me the shits, actually. Okay, this is a go. Okay, no. This is the right path. Ish. They had a fair bit of Persona games, like Golden and the upcoming Royal for Persona 5. I had like a new character, like a new dungeon. I had like reams of extra events and story stuff, so I gave like several hours of stuff. And usually they also refactor some things, like change some mechanics or systems and so on. Her being here means there's a boss coming up. So I am going to run the toilet. But yeah, I guess it is like roughly the same thing. By the sound of it. Right, be right back. Alright. Sometimes you just have a lot to let out. I do mean a lot. Alright. The boss is over here, as her presence in the way this room is implies. I'm gonna go run back and peep down the stairs outside this room. Because that might be some form of like utility room or something. Or it is just yet more adventure. We can't get this without the fine thing. Where do you go? Oh, this doesn't bode well at all. Alright, I'm gonna guess. Yeah. Alright, we need to bring the 3 pieces. The veil, the bloody bridal bit. I forget which of the shops has that, but one of them has it. I think it's the one in the ice place. Pretty sure. And then we have to get to find number 3. What I presume is an optional boss. Well, I say optional. From here, probably optional, but, you know, we might as well. I need you to grab these ledges, you dipshit. Oh, the meat. I moved out of the way for that one. Rip. He just got tapped and wouldn't touch the wall. Alright. Seems fair enough. An interesting one. Actually putting the platformer format to use for one of these fancy bosses. Three anguishes. 3 anguishes, I guess. Seems, you know, clear cut enough. Okay, so they will just block you. Comes out real fucking fast. Also, I do hate that if it touches you while you're on there, you just can't grab the wall anymore. I do hate that. Like, I write hatred for that. I'm pretty sure we're not losing grief. Like, well, not losing grief. We're not, like, being grieved. We're losing our money for this, which is curious. Perhaps they knew? It's not a boss fight thing, because the two bosses we fought before this didn't have that proviso. Proviso, whatever. That doesn't bode well. That's me fucking up. That's so goddamn fast. And it just shot a second one, of course it did. Promise you I tapped the dodge button. That's a good way of dodging those. Rip me. Fucking hell. Okay. Rip. What? Why did he just drop? Fuck, he just dropped. Did I fall through the floor? Did I miss a hole? Like, did a hole open up? Boss name is Three Anguishes in Spanish. Yeah. Makes me wonder about the root of the word anguish then. Like, where do you come from then? You're not wasting any time this time, are you? Saw it coming around, but I got greedy for hitting them. I just saw the red flash, I didn't see which one was doing it. Oh, fuck off of that. Awkward. Nah, didn't work the way I thought it worked, so abject idiot. Oh, that's just me. Get up. Get up. That would have worked and you know it. That's the history of the words thumb and tumor. They both come from the Indo-Germanic word turn, which means swollen. Sorry. Is that turn or tum? I can't tell with the Twitch font. Tum? Must be tum, actually, yeah. Because thumb and tumor. T-U-M. Tom. Alright, okay. That's a funny shared origin. Makes you wonder, like, when that split happened. Languages are such funny things. Beat that on the holy shit out of him. And given the whole anguish thing, these are actually probably some of the holiest beings in the land. But I'm holy nonetheless. Am I really wrong when our very quest is to purge them? Okay, let's play it. That was me playing with fire there. Oh, it's just me being a fucking dumbass. Fuck, my caution moved away when I did that. Tricky. It's the bell one more than any of them. So I've gotten more or less roughly got the dodge down for the spears. This, you know, I have to not be jumping at the time, more or less, and I'll be able to pull that off. The spinner one is a fine thing. do wonder the significance of 2 spears and 1, like, double-ended mace spinner thing. That's not too bad. They're just a bit too high now, right now. It does get fixed into position, it doesn't keep tracking you, that's good. Yeah, I was kind of fucked there when I got too greedy. Grievance ascends. Got almost mercy dreams thinking about it. So I guess when you see something like that, well, mercy, grievance, I guess that's like part of the whole sin and forgiveness thing we got going on. Yeah, in my kingdom for projectiles. I don't know if it's the same layout every time. I get the sneaky suspicion it's not, but could easily be very wrong on that. I haven't been paying that much attention. I've just been presuming that it's random, actually. No, actually, this is quite familiar. I've been in this particular setup like 2 or 3 times now. Can't see when that lower one's flashing at me. Sorta alright. Oh, that's my bad entirely. Didn't mean that one. Fuck me. Alright, Mamily, thanks for coming out and thanks for watching. Good luck with your uni work. If you do finish or whatever and come back, you know, I'll just be here. As I was. Did that too eagerly. barely any recourse for some of this. Come on. If you get too far ahead, then it's actually hitting her. Great. Oh. It's a very interesting fight, that one. I do think the whole, like, if you get tagged mid-air going to the thing, and you just get stopped to let you drop, I do think that is a bit like a rack. But otherwise, very interesting fight. Well done. It's making good use of the format. Noticing a pattern with these rooms, actually. They're going to be framed like this, I suppose. Dried out sea of corpses. Another one.
And the sons of the miracle. May the gold in my visage melt and erase the contrition of your soul. Heart of guilt, return now from the dream.
I was kind of expecting them to be like different things, to be fair. At least based on these statues being quite significantly different. And it was down. No, we can't do anything down there. That's right. That's the. That's the thing we had to offer the different bridal pieces to.
You have carried out the second humiliation of penance. You have been allowed to meet the visage of contrition. You have yet to prostrate before one last holy visage.
Through the snow hell world. Sorry about the pause there. I went to get a water bottle and I tipped it over. So that spilt on the floor a bit, which is annoying. It's fine. It's only wet some carpet. The carpet will be fine. Huh. And that's a lift back toward up a bit. Ah, excellent.
Take the necks of my deep pains.
God bless. She also has the purple flowers on the floor, like was spread across the floor of the place with the cocoon. Well, it looked like a cocoon. The bridal offering chamber. I need that fucking higher jump thing. We just went straight past something that had some stuff on it. Where does this take me? New room. I guess I could always just jump back off. Come up on halfway. Okay, that leads us right back to the entrance of the place. It's interesting enough. But let's just try that. Like, maybe I'll die. You do just die. It's just too much of a fall. Oh well. It's just a jaunt back through and calling the elevator down. Oh, you respawn in boss rooms if they were the last thing you did instead of touching a shrine. That's interesting. It's a logistics mission. A pretty important one at that. Our dear scribe is fucked off into the distance again, I see. Before I do that, a thought occurs to me, where is that going? Not sitting on it. Where the hell did I put these things? Honestly. Touching again, oh, it's a bag. Paper bag. Where the hell did I put that? I'm not sitting on it. Fuck, I'll find it later. And the stylus on my tablet. I had that nearby. I know I did. It's annoying me. I was like, I'll find out later, but I can't. It's annoying me. What do you do with it? I don't know. Well, fuck it. I mean, time is precious. Seems as if I'm going to vanish for a whole week. We have no choice but to... So we can't stop the thing here at all. He's just there to taunt you. I guess that's why they left the blank ledge, huh? Just to see, just, you know, to catch you if you decide to go, yeah, I will try jumping off there. So it's just like, haha, fuck you. Well, there is that. Up, down, and around, straight down, and then down that hole. And that's, it would seem to bring us there. Because if that's all poison gas chambers keeping us from doing that, we can breathe the poison gas now. Yeah, straight over to this side. Whoa. I was timed out, unfortunately. I should drop in the shops to see along the way. Is she marked on the map? No. I don't believe so. That's kind of annoying. I mean, we'll find her again. It's just wandering around the map to do so, but that is a bit... Why aren't you marking her on the map? Oh, wait, actually, it's longer than I realized, because it's can't go down. No, we can't go down here. It's just because it's a blue block and I can't see the markings. Don't get too careless. You're not invincible. You know, you're not a Zamazaran running around with your gravity suit 75% defense. Your stacked suits. I don't think you needed both to reach that shit. Well, he is 3 poison glass clothes. I got that much right. Okay, yeah, I see. We do have to go all the way around. I'm gonna run through the poison gas bit. Deal with him. Pop that open and be on our way. This is the... Nope. This is not a correct room. We have to go all the way up and then around. See, ooh, yeah, it's up all the way right. I don't know, we actually have quite a bit of a journey, huh? There's also that one over there that I couldn't get. Well, I said couldn't, I probably didn't get. And it's on the way. I realized I didn't actually change the stream title to be a different cheeky title, but, you know, whatever. it suits. Just mindlessly shouting God wills it over and over again. God, Goddess wills it. The Mother of Mother wills it, I suppose. I guess these are like half-formed slime men. I'm an idiot. I'm a massive idiot. I'm also being impatient. See, I can see the red things. I can see them. We need this red thing traversal power. This relic, even. That would let us go straight up and get into there. And then we could get all the way back there just easily. Maybe this will actually take us to it. Oh. Rip. I promise you I hit the button. It's not timed well enough. Yeah, it's straight across. There is that blood find, but we don't need it right now. And was that referring to the door? Yeah, that is referring to the door beside me. It would have to be. Because the other one would have to be the high door. Yeah, right enough. That's poison gas. Is there anything down there? Before I get over eager. There's not spikes, is there? No, there wouldn't be. Make your trip through the room just easy, huh? Kill him, get rid of all the slime, man. That's what we call good design. I do have to remark on that. I've noticed that in general, backtracking through rooms, especially rooms that are tricky to go down one way the first time through, it's actually pretty easy to like backtrack through them. In general, it's much easier to do it in reverse than it is to do it, you know, right way around, which you would think is like, oh, they didn't consider it for both ways, but I feel like they did. It feels like very deliberate. Like the room with the crossmen, like the guys who just throw crosses that usually just stand. They're positioned with like such wide platforms and not like such wide gaps from each other's like ranges when you're climbing up that you can easily snipe all the ones on the left. And you easily get across to the equivalent right ones and snipe them and just, you know, zigzag your way back up very easily. Where it's very awkward on the way down, and that it feels very like intense, you know, very intentional design. Alright, maybe I couldn't get through here, because that's right, because it's like you get to the water at the end of the room and I can't get up it. So I don't have whatever jump thing or anti-water thing it requires of me. I remember now. Alright. There's Mercy Dreams, which we... There's that door over there, actually. Yeah, we could... Might as well. There's actually left all the gaps here and there, haven't we? Quite a few. There was that guy who was like, he's yelling about the church and didn't do anything, but we went through the old church through Mercy Dreams and did our shit, so... Can drop all the way down, and it's just a hard left. Alright, fair enough. course you can't drop down this one. Why would you? That would be illegal. Fucker. Ah, I didn't even see him there. I know I keep checking them out every few seconds. I'm just paranoid. Alright, let's go. Interesting, it's like one of the few refuge-ish spots. You know what? Let's grab that. Am I having the piss taken? Can you not let's grab that? No, you can't stand on him. You really do not do this. Why don't you grab that? Fuck's sake. That seemed perfect. Like, you have, like, the gas thing and you go. We have this one, which is blocking stance thing. Yeah, Culpa 1. Ferrous blood. Ooh. Super full attack. That's just the lunge. That's a projectile then we don't have. This is supercharged and this is just a combo finisher. It must be a relic then that we don't have. That's either like a double jump or something. It sort of implies that you're meant to have it by now, right? I say you're meant, that it implies that, but like, what do I really mean by that? It's not like in Yondo, it's not, oh, fuck me. It's not like there, is it? Like, all the way to go like all the way through that little obstacle course and retrieve that. And that'll be like your first relic. I mean, it could be. I feel like the little red, like the little red thing is definitely beyond the Mountains of Endless Dust just because it's the red map. Close combat. I do need to loop back around these places eventually, but where do I want to go now? It's annoying me. I don't know if I wanted to like double back through there, or even just for like whatever map scores are there. I'm pretty sure those are just pits you fall in there. Hello, my son. You awake now, are you? Oh, big yawn. Are you eating because you're hungry? Is that it? Or you just following the noise because I'm talking? Hello. Yes. Okay, well, shit. Thing is, that would be the fastest way to Yondo. Would that be the fastest way to the lower half of Yondo? Yeah, actually, yes, objectively. So that's the room with the warp, not the warp, the checkpoint, and then you just drop down that corner, loop around, and there you are. Hello. Or not even, because we have the shortcut of them, so you just drop down and cut straight across. Hello, my son. The cat wants a scratch. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Right. I'd rather go all the way out and around though. That's annoying. I mean, I feel like that means I've just missed something more than I need to go find a par in a place, you know, in a new area. It's a place I haven't been, but you know, it's in a place I could have gotten, I'm pretty sure. And that's Metroidvania's for you. Alright, across. Whoop. Hello. What you doing? What's up? Rubbing his face against the chair. Yes, I talk to my cat like he's a baby. If you don't do that, frankly, what are you really? I mean, there's that blood fountain, like, across. I can just run through shit. I just gonna make life relatively easier. And he's already still dead. So that's right, because they don't respawn until you touch your shit. Or die. Rip. Fuck. That's down. Might as well. I had to pay for the second G's onward. Your first hit's free. That was tightly timed. I'll go up and to the left. And then just a straight shot. Alright. See, this being here, after we saw it a lot down in Yondo, means either I meant to have it by now or I meant to get it soon. So I feel like at the end of that thing in Yondo, like the little challenge jump area, that has to be either the double jump relic or like whatever this platform walker is or something along those lines. Actually thinking about it, I do remember going like, huh, why is that dip there? Like, why is it dipping up and down like this so much? And I guess there's my answer. Albaro, that's like not a shop up here? I don't know if I went through the R door back into Albaro or not. Well, it implies it's an R door, but if I remember right, the shop was in a room with a wall, wasn't it? Whoops. No, that does look like it's open. We'll deal with that in a sec. Oh, I know this is the bone chamber. This is in the shop. Might as well. I guess these must all be divided by area. No, you're not climbing up in front of the TV. I know you want to see the little man running about, Luigi, but you're not climbing up in front of the TV to say hello. Ah, I just had to smack it. Hello everyone, I've connected this house to a cistern full of filth.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on.
Linen cloth. What did that do for us? No, 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 you're not going to the bed. No. You know fine rightly you're not allowed under there. Since everything's packed on the knife so it's so small you'll get stuck now. You're not a tiny wee kitten anymore. No. You're such a baby, you're just being held. And you get... honestly. Let's see. Seems to slightly vibrate at times. Hmm. Curious. While we're here, we might as well go talk to the Chapel of Travel. Travel to where? Might as well go talk to probably another Chapel of Travel. We don't have any. Might as well see about the mea culpa. We need to find another one to unlock the next tier, but try as I might, we've not found one yet. Yeah, honestly, yes. Give me that. Oh, you actually need to hit things to see. We know that's a Chapel of Travel. We can't get into it. Weird. What implies I've been into it and just... I probably warped there, walked out, and was like, oh, here I am again. It just closed behind me, didn't it? I just didn't realize it closed behind me. This is the elevator shaft, right? I was wondering what that was. That implies that we side door leads off to that, but I don't know. I mean, clearly I passed that because I've gone the doors above it. I just made a wrong choice. Oh, wrong choice. Alright, well, let's get back to this bell. Then we'll see about, probably see about some of the other church areas, honestly. So there's a few wee gaps that look suspicious. Like that one corridor I ran down just kind of ends. Which implies that I went like, what, and went the other path and was like, oh, new area. And then just kind of forgot about it. As I want to do, that's the joys of these games. It does make calling the right path difficult. Right. By right I usually mean like the amount of times I've gone into encounters without, taking the other door straight into an upgrade. Such a fascinating way of doing battle that your people have. Honestly. Okay, I'll just drop down and collect your... Nope, actually there's an item down there, and all this time I just skipped past it going, well, it's the Doom Pit, I can't do it. Probably some bones, isn't it? Yes, the metacarpus of Hodges. Hmm. Yeah, it seems that a lot of these slaughterings and executions are the Anointed Legion going around yelling, God wills it, more than anything. As is so often the way, let's be honest. I don't think we have an offering for that, like, hell, that burnt tree area yet, do we? I mean, that looks... Yeah, that's a death pit. This is a spike trap. Fucker that you are, for you would do this to me. Yeah, we're good. If it showed the continue going down instead of just like a fixed point, that would have been like, oh, there actually is a way down there. But it's not. Might as well sit here. Just in case. I suppose I hadn't sat anywhere else thinking about it. If I died, would I not have been kicked back to the boss room? Something to think about. That would have been actually a cheeky fast travel. It's all the same, really. You already had our fancy moment once. Did that again. like an idiot. I remember doing that and giving myself the absolute shits the first time. Right, forgot about you. That does look like it's meant to clip you, even by your shoulders, not just your pointy hat, but your hitbox is more forgiving than that. To relieve them of their suffering, let's be real. No offerings to this tree. Maybe you can like provide it with water or something to repair it or something? This way I think it is ultimately faster. That's right, we need that to get that fucking chest, whatever this fucking vine ability is. That one wasn't. Hi. Alright.
Hello, you're threatening to go under that bed again. Meow. Stay away from it, kid. You're not allowed.
Okay. He goes out in the land and starts meowing and he is hungry. With his dying move. Might as well. There's a checkpoint in the next room anyway. Hello, Hammer. That's something pinged on my thing there. Peekaboo is a badge in Paper Mario. Got a call from the store. It never ends. Have they realized that, we probably left off like that customer off on a bad foot? Or are they about to fuck this up even more? Complained that if I was happy with it. Oh my lord, no. That's someone involved there who doesn't know what was going on. That extra hit on our combo seems to be stronger than other hits. But explained that I wasn't happy and told them why. And the way you're saying this almost makes you expect that I said, well, you can go fuck yourself. Which wouldn't be out of character, let's be real. Yeah, down and around. Right, now we're fine. The reason why you thought you got a refund of €14. charge in my bank statement from the store that I knew I didn't make. Oh, don't tell me. Did they fuck up? Yeah, that's it too. I guess I could have ducked on, so I probably wouldn't have been knocked off. You're getting the refund of 51. We got put in your account. 51 minus 36.5 is 14.5, so refund of 14. Right. What was it actually? Okay. Can't look down anymore. Oh, this better be something good. Absolutely not. That was absolutely not worth it. Turns out that 36 was actually from Luigi's Mansion. Turns out since the game was so far away from purchase, which in August, they only charged it when it was closer to release. So long story short, you did get the full refund. €51 refund, making so I got Dragon Quest 11 and Kirby for 50% off. Turns out they weren't cons, just slow. Oh hell. That's a surprising turn. A pleasant turn in the story. They're just tragically slow about this. Still, that's good. They weren't cons about it. The sword itself was called Mea Culpa. Played an hour of Wonderful 101 today. Last for had. Yeah. Fuck yeah. God bless. Also shouting at camera. It's a finicky thing, but you will get used to it. Like, trust me. Outside of, like, the sections where you have to run away from a giant robot towards the camera, I'd say the camera is otherwise fucking fantastic. Why does it zoom in on your characters when enemies are around? The intention is basically to, like, you know, make sure you see everything that's going on. So you always have a clear view of proceedings, essentially. Like, you can adjust it if you feel like it's in too close. I usually keep it drawn out, like, a bit. Alright, something of an impasse. Been through here, there was a boss, like, there, killed it, passed on through. I got the second humiliation. There's a whole thing here, like this whole, we got the ability to breathe in poison gas of a relic. Yeah, R does control the camera, you can, like, tap it to, like, zoom, affect levels of zoom and shit. I might have been pressing that by accident. To be fair, you do have to hit ZR for shit, see, yeah, you're probably were grazing it. Well, you were going for ZR or whatever. Been known to do that myself. But that's blocked off because we can't jump out of like sewer water high enough to get up a ledge. So I presume I need some kind of double jump relic or some shit to do that. Increasingly noticing I'm definitely not going for good ranks on all collectibles. To be honest, like, on your first run through levels, it is extremely difficult to get, like, you have to basically be, like, a master of the combat system already to get, like, you know, pure platinum ranks at the very start when you only have, like, X amount of named dudes and then you're just, like, collecting all little stragglers to fill the gaps. It's one of those things where, you know, you replay it later on to get, you know, your top scores with, like, all your full moveset and shit. But yeah, like, this, you know, that's probably the best way to do it, honestly. Unless, like, you're not crazy about the thing. Giant robot. Fuck yeah. I forget what the giant robot's, like, name meant. All the names are, like Japanese words for stuff, but they're all spelled, like, phonetic, you know, not, I guess phonetically. Like, they're spelled like, you know, how they sound ludicrously. It's fucking great. I forget what all of them mean, but they all mean something. They're just, like, Japanese names for, like, these things, but, like, spelt out as they would be pronounced. I guess there is that down there. Thought it would be hell on gamepad only. No, it's remarkably well done. It's a game very well designed, which makes me curious how they'd handle sections like that on a Switch port. I guess you would just have, you know, you just transition the screen or do a split screen or something. Because it works well enough, I'd say. You can do that in the Wii U one already. I think it's like minus you can tap. Nah, Wii U on TV again. You can hit minus to, like, change viewpoints and also do, like, a picture-in-picture thing on your main TV if you don't want to stare at the gamepad. Which is all, like, a superb touch of design there, but... which I only use for, like, some sections. Also, it makes it a very easy game to Wii U game to record, despite its off sections. Where do I want to go, really? I mean, I guess I forgot that down there. We could just go do that. Then pull back out and press on through here. That extends quite far, actually. This map may be quite a bit bigger than it's letting on from here. Let's just move down, around, up, and out. Yeah, let's go. I told you to make a hand. Yeah, no. It's such a funny fucking game. Like, it's just riddled with moments like that. It's just, like, such a goddamn charming game. Genuinely, like, every now and then, like, don't be afraid to, like, fail the QuickTime events, because some of them actually have really fucking funny failure cutscenes. Like, genuinely just, like, fucking funny failure scenes for doing it. It is just, like, it's just such a charming game. It's just got, like, just a style and grace and little touches all over the place. They're just like, oh, they were thinking when they did this. They were having the fun making this game. See, there's that red shit. That red shit, that means, like, the relic to fuck with the red shit must be, if not down here, it must be, like, up there, somewhere nearby. The way this keeps going is implying that I should have that by now. So I keep seeing paths for it all over the place, but I do not know where to get the thing that lets me fuck with it. So I realize if I drop down here, it's basically a one-way fucking path all the way, like, through here again. Because I can't pull myself back out. Or can I? No, I can. Because they have these. That's right. They have these side doors on. No, I can't put myself back out. Easily enough at that. Just out. No, I say easily. It's like you go through here, all the way through there, up around that. Is it worth it for what? Honestly, considering that room's already marked. How's that already marked if I haven't been in there? Unless I have been in there. How did I do that? Maybe those two rooms kind of the same room or something by accident. I don't know. Fuck it. Meow. What? Heard we strangled Meow. Where are you? No worries. Probably the pause in a bit, because based on that Meow, he might be hungry and seeking me to go feed him, you fucking assholes. Come on. Alright, you can't stop there because they spawn in. It's the next one. Hang on. Let's go. He was hungry. Where am I going? Straight down. Right. What was new shit down here? And there's that red stuff again. Right, you absolutely have to get the thing through here for whatever path is through here. Or that'll do. I don't have any spare vials though. That's just the void. See, that room's marked, but I haven't been in that room. I physically cannot get to that room. So it must have been like triggered by walking in the room above it. You need the red thing for this. You need the red thing for a few rooms in there, like for that for particular. It's all used around here, but you probably must get it around this part of the game. I could not for the life of me tell you where. I keep saying the red thing because it affects these little red particles. I don't actually know what it is. Some sort. I presume it turns them into platforms of some kind. We just run across based on, like, where is it? This room. Just ending in like a stream of them in a straight line. You can just run across. Which would imply... I thought would imply it's somewhere down here. We need some sort of jump thing for this, unless I'm just doing something wrong there, which I could very easily be doing. I will cop to that. Fuck it, let's just go back up and press on with this red zone. I am half tempted to cast myself into the pit, but I'd rather not be without a little small chunk of my magic meter. Besides, like, how much of a time save is it really? Well, it's a significant one, but the hassle, you know? The hassle. I've lost 20 minutes almost of recording to just my toilet breaks on, or, well, toilet breaks, needing to shit, or feeding and talking. Feeding the cat and talking, I should say. I myself have not eaten since the stream has begun. Not that I need to. I had dinner before and it was a good filling dinner. I'm not fucking looking forward to tomorrow. I have to get up earlier than usual. I have to get a bus at like 8. Bus. I keep saying that. It's a train, but I keep going bus and then correcting myself. And I don't know why I keep thinking bus first. I mean, granted, I basically don't ever get trains for anything because I don't really go anywhere that needs trains until now. But still. Anyway, yeah, I have to get a train at 8. Going to a client's office in Dublin, and I don't want to go. It's a load of hassle. It's for a meeting that I don't think there's any point to me physically being there for, when we could just do it all over Skype and presentations, and we could very easily, but they just don't seem to believe that. Whatever, it's the company's money in the end, ultimately, because we just file expense forms for all our transport. But still, it's a lot of hassle and nuisance and a waste of this, that, and the other. Clipped. Rip. That's what you get for hasting. Just go up and then to the left. Welcome back, Hammer. And just up. My destination resulted in finding another blood fountain down there, which would have been extremely useful to have for that area, thinking about it, but oh well. Didn't need it in the end. Sort of. Yeah, that is just straight up like 2 to 3 times the power of my other hits. That's nuts. Like... You're right, see Sakurai explain Terry and then spend 30 minutes gushing about King of Fighters more. I'm fully expecting like, you know, like 20 to 25 minutes is gonna be him doing his character intro, and then like the rest of it is just gonna be him just playing King of Fighters 97 and just, you know, wrecking people from around the office. Just challenging them to fights and just beating them there live on video, just so everyone knows that he's the best at his office and everyone else at his office is just a scrub. Frankly, I'm going to be disappointed if it's not that. Still though, I'm excited for his... excited to see it. I won't be able to watch it live, I'll have to catch the VOD, but it'll be fun to see. Because the fighting game characters, for as much people may complain about fighting game characters being present, tend to have some of the neatest and nicest touches in Smash. Like the whole thing where like Ryu and Ken always turn to face their nearest opponent like it's a 2D fighting game. And all the button input shit and all the rest of it. So it'll be interesting to see what such changes. Yeah, you'll likely have all those as well. I'm just curious what special ones you have, because I don't doubt that this being one that Sakurai is personally very experienced with, he's gonna go fucking wild with it. Yeah, SNK me costumes. Probably like, Iori definitely gonna be one. There's probably gonna be Metal Slug me costumes, which is, will be fitting, but, I'll get feel in one way, just not the way God intended. You decide on a fit. Alright, how the hell are we doing this? I'm stuck. He won't move. He refused to move. Bad place. Why did that still kind of hitting me? I mean, that's all. I can see that one. And the fire can't escape. I'm trying to be cheeky and grab that from underneath. Well, that's what I deserve, frankly. For cheating. I won't say cheating, for just sticking and constantly beating on them instead of just legging it. And it's not far, at least. It's just a bit of fuckery. Yes, I'm kind of curious if other major SNK fighting game mainstay like my Shiranui will get like a Mii costume. So that'll be fucking funny to see them try and pull that one off. I doubt it. It's probably just gonna be stuff like Iori and all that, but that would be funny. How would it work? Well, it basically wouldn't. is the thing. She is too, shall we say, round for that to work. Fucker. Fuck, it would be funny. I can see it now. The red particles are... We need to find that fucking relic part, whatever it is, because it's getting on my goddamn nerves. It has to be through here. This is the red zone. This bodes well. Oh. We're in the basement of where we woke up. And there's yet more corpses of our beheaded and naked brothers. Oh, excellent. Another mea culpa statue. Excellent. $7,000, goddamn. We can get this though now. We now have a ranged attack. which we have to, upgrade ourselves, but we can do it. Come up. There we go. Real question is, Geralt Teriel? Probably not. I would be surprised if they did that. Here at the same time, Nintendo of Europe did strike the deal to get the Switch version of SNK Heroines to happen at all. And Nintendo did publish it in general on the Switch as a result. Which still surprises me to this day that they, jumped up for that. But they have, clearly they've been buddying to SNK for a while now. It's like, I'd say it's not impossible, but I would be very surprised if they actually did it. I will tell you, if they do it, expect the good mix of people, making the trans jokes, because, it is, I say trans, I mean HRT jokes, the hormone therapy jokes, which would be funny and fitting, and then, people, starting the discourse about it. That's going to be... It's going to be fun times if they do put it in, basically. Any which way. Do you trust it? Okay, this is the travel chapter. Travel chapel. Hey. Well, while we're here. Final floor, Luigi Mansion 3. Good luck. Godspeed. Go eat King Moo again.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on.
Tears of Atonement. There's the linen cloth. Tears of Atonement is just our money, isn't it? Is that just what it's presented like when it's an item? Yeah, our money did go up. Yeah, okay, just making sure. At any rate, let's go travel back. It's good to have this finally open, though. There's the Ice Mountain, and then there's that whole ominous church temple zone all the way over there. There's the giant bell pit, which we've come screaming out of a few times. There's quite a bit to go, actually. That mountain area looks relatively goddamn gigantic. I wonder if we have a rematch against the first boss in here. Yeah, it's possible. Oh. Excellent. This is where you've been. Your ghost, at least. I don't know if I should touch that, No answer. At any rate, 3 slots, and we got an R3 to go. Anyway. Absolutely put that on. I guess put that on, actually, yeah. Might as well. What would nothing better to slop on? If I touch this, you're not gonna die, are you? Nothing happened. Try to do a projectile now, just that give me the shits. But anyway, at least we find her and where she is. Oh. Well, look at you.
Bitter moments reunite us again.
Right enough, you did come this way.
An unsurmountable wall seemeth to interpose itself between our feet and our holy destination.
Do you mean the door or this literal wall?
Will there ever be a blessing that save us from this sorrow? An unsurmountable wall. Will there ever be?
Yeah, I don't know. He's a very determined and dedicated walker. Well, we can indeed crack this wall. Is he climbing ladders? He just walks up the ladders. That's gotta be it. He just walks straight up. At any rate. Yeah. I did die somewhere, actually. I didn't actually pick up my own guild because it was down there. Wasp. I said, no, just give me that back. It's fine. Thank you kindly. Oh, well, that bodes really well. That bodes super well. The camera's tilting down there, rather, honestly. Welcome to the Spike Pit Hell, apparently. Only clipped me, it didn't kill me, somehow. Oh hell, here we go. Whew. Nikusio, the Traveler. Small, strange, luminous plate that emitted a faint voice. That's a very curious detail. Oh, we're on the other side of the wall. It's the second blue torch that just goes not that you interact with and just goes nothing happened. I solved the problem.
I'm not worthy of thine infinite compassion. Blessed are those of us who find it. I will pray for thee and thank the Master for his holy encounter. Now my feet are marching towards holy prohibitions. How can a simple pilgrim advance through such fortification?
Holy prohibitions.
O Father, O Master of pilgrims, how arduous are your upcoming trials?
Fucked if I know, dude.
Little use for me to remain here.
So what did this get us exactly? We'll look back here. There was like a thing up on a like a ledge in the very first room, but I'll be fucked if I can get it yet because I haven't like, increased my jumping ability at all or anything. As first rooms go, this is still like one of the most striking you'll see. I'll say that there's a ledge up there is what I mean. And that ledge must mean something, but I'll be fucked if I can find out what. We are not likely to know at any point. This was the first boss room. His strange body that we cut open and stole the blood from. Again, the only boss who's done that too, which is weird. Okay, so it wasn't that kneel before the chamber of the elder brother at all, was it? Oh, please, Jesus. Oh, this looks promising. Excellent. This is it. This is the thing. We can now see the red shit and run across it. Okay, excellent. So I could have gotten that at any point if I had remembered. Well, I knew about the door, I had the key, but I wasn't sure if the key was for this door or for something that would then open this door, based on the description of, oh, Neil in the brother's chamber or whatever. But whatever, we have this, which means we can go back down through there, grab that item on, then go poking about down there and see where the red platforms get us. Find any other instances of the red shit that gets in our way. Might as well sit at this one and map ourselves to this. Yeah, look at that shit. Poultice and bombs. Another herb for Tersa. More and more, some of these lore bits are sounding like people are actually wising up and going, well, this miracle ain't so much of a blessed miracle as we like to claim and say it is. I wonder just who and how many actually see that and how many of them are just going like, fuck it, we deserve it. What was it? Like, where this down there is the major one. Getting, like, there's just a chain of them you need to run across down there. Or were there any other ones? There's the ones that form, like, a bridge across this. I can't think of any other ones. The other thing we need is, like, a thing that grabs roots. And let's just, like, swing on roots or whatever the fuck. But we don't have access to that just yet. I'm not sure where we'll find that one, but that's where the blood thing was then, hey. Almost fucked myself there. Alright. Hang on a sec. Alright, let's crack on. Just checking for logistics things from Girls Frontline. I think next week, or at least the end of next week, well, towards the end of next week, probably like, you know, Saturday night rather than Friday night, because I want to play Pokemon Day 1 and all that. I'm not going to stream that. But I will at some point be doing the Girls Frontline story streams, because major story event Singularity is on the horizon. November 19th, we have our deadline. I'm not streaming Thursday after all, no. Something's come up basically, so I'm going to be doing that instead that night, and then, you know, Death Stranding on Friday. So I will not be back till like Monday or Tuesday. It depends how deep into Death Stranding I am. But that should, you know, be enough days suffice to get the bulk of it and avoid most like things that would annoy me or whatever to find out. If not beat it outright. Don't know how long it is or anything, but you know, like, it seems like an open world thing. I imagine a lot of it is, to whatever extent, optional. So I could probably, you know, decide my own pace through it and come back through for the optional stuff after it got all the major story shit out of the way. If it's even structured that cleanly, that is. I'll be back on with Blasphemous, then Girls Frontline story streams, and streaming, I guess, alternating like Singularity plays, and I've done Blasphemous and I'm just alternating Singularity plays. It'll be like alternating with Deadly Premonition, unless we've tried and Chris wants to do like River City Girls at that point. We shall see. And I think after, any which way after however those go, it'll be Hitman 2, I'm thinking, and then just, you know, whatever strikes the fancy after that. I'm getting like Dragon Quest 11 for my Christmas break, for like the 2 weeks and a bit I'm off for Christmas. But I'm thinking about getting Link's Awakening, and I'm definitely getting Luigi's Mansion 3, so I might stream Luigi's Mansion 3, why not? Or maybe Link's Awakening, one of the two. Or I might just go back to get my backlog sorted, because that was part of the intention of all this in the first place. Ever changing, whatever bastard form you want to call this schedule, quote unquote, of mine, but all reams of shit to see and do. Down, across, up. Right. I wanted you to turn around, you fool. I just hear the soft licking of my cat just stroking himself. And this is the right way, isn't it? Yeah, it has to be. My memories from earlier today, or earlier this very stream, are blurring together a bit. No, this is the right one. Wait. Isn't the room below, like, that needs the red, doesn't it? Fucker. It does, yes. Hey. Excellent. And the blood fountain is just across the way. Let's get fully topped up. Glorious. Alright. Come on. Not sure what to do about that exactly. Read that description in a second. Melted golden coins. What could you possibly be for? Oh, this is the other thing with the number 3. So we need to go get that bridal veil now. Because the black one is marked like number 2. Yes, that's the hell egg. We have this, which is number 2. So we need to go buy that veil wherever. I think it was in the frozen mountain area. Could be wrong. If it's not there, then it's the one. It has to be there, because I'm pretty sure I bought out all the ones in the church, because that was the one where I had like the poison prayer bead and all that. The question is, how best to get up there? I think it's straight up, up and up. So we can just pop it. Actually, you know what? Let's go over here and use like, because this needs like the red shit to get up that path, I'm pretty sure. So we can go up there, check that, and see if that gets a wee pocket with an item or something. And then just run our way back to El Barrow or whatever the fuck. Or here. You know, we could run to El Barrow, take the lift up, and that would probably take us closer to the item shop, wherever it is, which is probably like... I don't really know. It would actually probably be here, wouldn't it? Yeah, that makes the most sense. So let's do that. Rip. 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 Stop automatically going up. It's over. actually good, because if we can get away without dying, I could be very cheeky, cast myself into an instant death pit, and just warp all the way back down to this one, and then we would just be right there. The worst comes to worst, I'd rather just come in through the sewers and in this back door to get here quicker. Don't have the means to get that yet, and it annoys me. There's definitely some form of like flight or X or jump or something that we hit. Where is it? This is the straight shot over. No worries. A bit too eager. There we go. Are you sure this is it? Yeah, this is it. Fucker. There is an item. Probably a bone, right? Yep. McMittens the nurse. Oops. Forgot that A is a thing now. A nurse and cat lover, and her very name was McMittens. This doesn't really matter. I don't wonder why specifying the cat lovers beyond like McMittens. No, it's not a name I expect to find either. Honestly. In any capacity. Yeah, that's pretty clear cut. Let's just run back to Albero because we do have more herbs to hand in. Alright, can we go through this door? We can. Yeah, just use the magic. It's more damaging. Didn't do that last time I was coming through because I just didn't have a reason to go back through. Were these two graves here before? They look weirdly prominent. Hmm.
In this place, we gather the remains of those who were separated or forgotten, so we can grant them holy burial, as our charitable rule prescribeth. Help us these poor souls.
Almost sounds like describing the bones. I guess that's maybe like the church there is above where we put the bones.
Merciful be, penitent one.
And just more money. Alright, no worries. I say money, you know what I mean. Oop. No, we do need it, so let's rock it up. See if we can find this shop. I remember it being in a cave inside the mountain. Pretty sure his lift is like right next to it, actually. I don't think I can get any closer. Maybe I need the next upgrade of it so I can actually shoot it further or something. I don't know. There we go. Whoops, I'm glad I can't hurt her. There's the shit we need. What was this again? The vital essence of enemies. It gives health meters for enemies. And this one is 5,000. I don't have enough for that. That's probably worth grabbing though, considering it augments defenses. Not just a bit or a little or whatever, but just straight up augments defenses. Alright. Yeah, let's just try it. Let's just cast ourselves off, like, here. And see if we get resurrected back down in the pit. We should, because that's the last one we touched. It is, okay, good. I was half expecting the game to pull a thing where it was like, ah, well. Yeah, you know. You move to a whole new area, so to be nice, we will not, like, automatically kick you back to your like, the last one, but, like, the nearest one if you're too far away from it. I saw that. I saw that unwind into a whole bunch of vines. From, like, a sort of ladder or platform or something. I'm on to you. I know we need a relic for that. Hell, maybe even these three will give it to us. We better check the order here. 1. If you can call that it. Oh, that one, this one. Hairs of the sisters grew and braided. Terrifying crunching noise like an egg. This miracle is increasingly monstrous. See, that one was the... I don't know if the order matters. Exactly.
With this gold that melts between my fingers, I reject the riches of my betrothed.
Well. Guess the order doesn't matter exactly.
With this torn ribbon, I reject this bond with my betrothed.
There's a lot of her.
My face in mourning for the dead love for my betrothed.
Oh boy.
Penitent one in silence.
Well.
Who summons my 3 voices?
Look at that fucking animation, good lord.
3 sisters became as one, thus birthing a grievous miracle called Altus Gracias. This egg conceals something of ours that still remains immaculate.
I mean, that's just a given at this point. Hirsute egg, born of abomination. Unfathomable mysteries and prying eyes. Hmm. Altus Gracious. I feel like I heard this name before we spoke to this person, but I do not remember where.
Take it with you, and thus take its purity away from us. For it is already too late for these deformed bodies.
Is that all you have to say?
Take
Yeah.
it with
Well. Well, we got a hairy eggshell. Not quite sure what we do with that yet, but yeah, we are. We're productive. We'll find a use for it. Some ingenuity, which means someone probably wants it for whatever goddamn reason. Oh my, what? Up and out, and I guess just, you know, straight up grab that and start scaling the mountain. So we cleaned that thoroughly, I forget why we can't. No, that's right, that's another one where we can't jump out of the fucking sewer water well enough. Which I assume means there must be a water-ish area somewhere else or something that gives us a better jump somewhere. Could be either of these paths, I don't remember what's there offhand. That's close enough that it's worth running back to those, so hey. We'll just run up and take our path back. Could have done with a travel chapel down here, honestly. The boss of this area that was in that room with the big statues there was called the Three Anguishes. I wonder if they had anything to do with the three sisters who became one via the Hell Mutant Egg. Probably did, honestly. I can't jump high enough to climb on top of this to just fucking write it down. We can't get through that goddamn door just yet. Hello? It's the sound of the kitty cat on the door frame, on the threshold. Are you coming in, my son? I just heard a what I can only describe as a cat sigh. Are you coming in? Mew. Fucker. He's hovering around there. I hear him sitting about and poking things. You have some more bones. Might as well drop them off while we're here. Fair whack of bones. None from over here, which I guess must represent the mountain area or something, because I haven't done very well or explored much of that, really. Since I broke into it way too early. Well, you know, way too early. Too early at any rate. Fuck. Wait for him to actually scale up. Straight shot across. Oh hey, we can get that one now while we're here. curious what they are for. No one has explicitly said what they do are for, just that they're called Moonlight Children. And they do, a bunch of them do appear and drop us off when we get resurrected. Give us our sword and ring back too. So there's some form of like angel or deity or similar. Fuckers. I shouldn't have slid. That's me being an idiot. There's just an item there at least. I forget, you can't slide and then jump out of it like we're fucking Mega Man or anything. Oh. It's me. I'm the fucking idiot. I didn't sit at that thing on the way up, I didn't think about it. Well, it figures it would get the better of me at some point, wouldn't it? Hubris has a way of things. And relatively, it's not that long a journey, honestly, because the two big lift shafts just kind of scale you up the map pretty quickly. And off we go. Making sure it's me. I'm the idiot. And then pass through Bone Room, into Albero, up through the house, onto the left. Stop at the thing on the way through the Graveyard Peaks Cave. Like a sensible person would have, and then we're good to die up there as many times as we like. Okay. Fucking dipshit. Alright, now we're good. Tentudio's hair remains. The thorned hairs of the novice Tentudio that were isolated from the rest so she could not receive a holy burial. Huh. Rude. Tentudia did not have a good way of things. I guess we must return this Heretical so that she can be properly buried. I guess that's everything in here, what seems like. Yeah, it seems pretty clear cut. Yeah, let's go see what's in that door if we can reach it. Alright, they can just throw up whatever angle they need to hit you. We can't, because I saw that as the screen came in. We need this vine power to reach across. Form a bridge for us, at least. Oh well. I presume the vine power must be further up the mountain then. Some fucking leap. Alright, here's got the mad jumps. Fuck. Bit of a stagger when that happened. Alright. Where are we going anyway? I guess really just straight up, more or less. We've seen everything all the way up except up there where I must have hit my end. That was the room, one of the rooms like the fucking bells plus gits I just couldn't handle. Right now is eventually like, okay, I don't think I have enough beef for this. I have enough beef now. That's for sure, that's for sure. I got multiple health and magic upgrades, we got various powers, we got a stronger sword, extra attacks. Projectile. Remember this screen well. These guys being here really is a clear an indicator as you need being used like this that you oh my god that you need to do or are intended at least to do the bell pit before you do this area. Actually, you know what? The fact that you hover in the air, the wind blows you when you use that is very much a thing that gives me the shits. He dies in 3 hits now, that's curious. The male culprit must have boosted us when we upgraded this thing, right? Because they did increase my sword. We find another one, that's right. And that's how you get the sword power boost, I forgot that. It's like, we need to find another thing that gives my sword a power boost, but I forgot it's also the thing that increases your tree upgrades. So we have this, we're actually at sword level 3, which is ideal for our purposes. Frick. And I'm wondering what way, but I'm not sure how much it matters. We do need some form of double jump or some shit for that, though. It may matter a lot, depending on how this goes. I'll take that. Hey. I forgot you can't grab on the ledges like that. What's the harm, really? I need to take a drink when, as in, of the blood vials when we get up to here. Do you need some way to boost their like efficacy though? Their effectiveness. I need the wind at our back for this one. What manner of trick are you? Cheeky bent. Didn't actually think he would reach me like that, but what do you know? No, it's nothing like that. He doesn't maintain the slide. You might as well just make use of that. That is an entrance from over there, though. So I guess you have to go in, find a way in through the other side, and that slide would just let you out here. Wait, I see that. I saw that. Go back. I can see that man on the wall, too. Parietal bone of Lasser the Inquisitor. Ah. He was a righteous executioner then. Inquisitor, even. Someone who wasn't just a fucking blood lunatic. Ooh. That was almost disastrous. I did a lot of the really hard platforming on my earlier, or like really hard, like scaling up for the first time. That's where you need to win. But I still fucked it. That's right, I cracked that, discovered that wee room. I was like, oh shit, a secret by breaking a thing. And that was a magic upgrade, right. I remember doubting what it was at first and going, do I want to wear this? Because they mentioned pilgrims wearing oils and being set on fire because of the oils. Alright, we need the wind with us. So what's your deal? Must be one you need the wind for. It's the wind going the right way. We need the 4 to make that jump. Piece of a tombstone. Strangely found on the snowy peaks. Ooh. Let's remove the slight magical protection. Equip this. So that's why the bones are all over the place. The church just scattered all them all over the place like assholes. And then a brotherhood was like, well, that's kind of rude. We should give them a real churchly burial. Even though a lot of the people there seem to be related to the church as it was. Well, very few things in this world, if any, aren't actually. This is a screen that fills me with concern and worry. Where's that guy again?
Indeed, sister of mine. Our encounter is approaching. The miracle will protect me. I did not need your protection this time.
Are you the guy who became the angel and rushed out of this? Because you have a similar armor, but you have like a staff instead of a sword.
Leave me alone.
Convent of Our Lady of the Charred Visage. Well, fuck me then. Dodge doesn't get me out of that one. You gotta guess the well-being of whatever. How does that still hurt me? It's just lying there. Might as well take 2. No, there's our first port of call. I don't know what I expected from that, honestly, considering we haven't been anywhere or seen anything in here. Sometimes, you know, you just like the confirmation. Well, we'll loop back around here at some point then to hit that. Oh, this bodes well. That also bodes well. Okay then. wasn't ideal, but we didn't die. Okay, so you're the local trap master, are you? The fact that they also melt away is just very, What are you gets? It's right enough charred a visage. Fire. The third humiliation is the place where ice and fire meet, or whatever the fuck was their exact wording. Hoo-hoo. Prick. Sternum of Vitus, the performer. Vitus Varnus. Inspirational words. No dark story about his death, and interesting. We'll be back down in there. I guess this is the way forward. Might as well go peek that while we have the trap cleared. Wish my sword was just that wee bit longer. Two paths. Or rather, up and down paths. Interesting that one over there proc, but not this, like, the one above me. This is definitely the better path. Poison. It's hitting that. I guess we have to come through poison from a different way then. Like right there, for instance. Please don't do something like ignite the whole room with your fire. Thank you. You might go like, well, that was that really a concern? And, you know, slightly, yes, it was. These things can be fine, you know. I will always do this if I ever have the opportunity. I will not take you at all fairly. I may be, you know, repentant, the penitent one, but I'm not, you know, I'm not sorrowful about this. Piece of a golden mask. Comment of the charred visage. Ooh, some protection against flames. I might pop that on instead of the lightning one, just for now. Number 2. So we're gonna have to collect. Well, no, because while it's number 2, I guess there must be like a silver mask piece or something somewhere. It's fresh to the moment the boiling oil is spilled. Our Lady of the Charred Visage. Few lands are as fucked up in games as this one, honestly. The dedication to just pain and suffering and grief all around is maniacal. This would be our shortcut door, I presume. Yep. We'll be back for that. Ooh. Oh boy. A wax ghost. Oh well, fuck me then. Jesus. Fucking hell. There's some range on that, but at least it isn't across the whole fucking room. Got a working system with this one at least. Didn't put off the dying stab for whatever god awful reason. So you have to hold it and die. Right, there we go. Well, while I'm here. Am I really going to do it every time? Yes, I am. We'll eventually get the timing down perfectly. Ghost, you dumbass. Whoop, didn't expect to fall through that. So the ghosts aren't too bad as long as they keep teleporting at you, basically. Phalanx of Miriam the Counselor. There's a name I saw elsewhere than here. And may the same fate not befall the other, really. Ah, you're combining lava pits with these shitlings. It looks like that should hit. Hear Luigi squeaking downstairs, so I might have to go retrieve him in a second. Fine, whatever, you win. As long as they're all like that one, it's not so bad. They're not all gonna be like that one. Ooh, lava already, I know. Yes, my son, you know I'm here. Is he gonna come in? I'll have to bring him in and close him in for a bit. Hello. I hear you walking on the paper bag. Hello. Back away when I reach down to scratch you, fine. That's assumed it eats our old one, yep. Moderately reinforce the vitality of its wearer. Fuck yeah, look at that. The beefiness of our fucking thing. Which means we must have a blue ball of wax somewhere that we need to proc for those blue candles. Isn't necessarily ideal. There we go. Just enough room. Oh, that's a good slow down there. I'm an idiot. That wasn't ideal, didn't work out as well as the first one. Why are you just not able to pin the walls if you get tapped in the air at all? Even though you can still swing. I wasn't like staggered. He was still swinging. That is a decision I disagree with. Hang on a sec. I've closed the kitty cat in with me because he's just squeaking and being a nuisance. Hang on, I need to clear my nose. You.
He's a wee nuisance, aren't you? I remember meowing like no one wants him, and he's like, oh, you can just come in and get scratched anytime, or played with.
Just doesn't like my room for some reason. Oh. Getting a bit faster and more desperate the further up I get, huh? Oh, this doesn't bode well at all. Not one bit. Hmm. Gracia. Isn't she the girl who makes the rosaries? I don't know if we still have the item that mentions that bit of lore, that tidbit. So I've used all the rosary beads among other things. Ah, I didn't read this one before. That guy must be Esdras then, talking about his sister. Oh, dude. Esdras is that man following us about, whinging about his sister and protection and all the rest of it. Well, lady's here, which means the boss fight is in the next room. Or a room or two over. Place your bets. Oh. Whoa, fuck. Well, hell. The lady herself. Fuck me. I tried blocking that one. Oh, they timed that hideously. Oh. I didn't think to do that. This server is just deeply unfortunate. Yeah, it's fucking amazing and gloriously disgusting, I would say. Tried to fit between that there. Oh boy, here we go. Please let me move. I do not know what you're meant to do for this one. Just panic and shoot. I just deflected some of her magic into her there. I was wondering about that, but you know. Okay. If we wear the anti, though, I'll say the thing that gives us some magic protection. Hello, my son. Hello. Squeak. There. Go sit there. And you didn't have to go all the way up onto the thing. I just wanted you to sit down on the blanket. Right. So if I get more of that to give me a bit more tanking ability, maybe I could do that as well. I do have the Speed Force thing. I have to remember that. The Speed Force spell, which would be more useful here than the other. We need to get more of these things out to see if we get spells and shit out of them. That's me just whiffing that entirely. I didn't equip that, did I? It's flames. It's the bell. Is that with the bell? Oh, that was... I perhaps didn't deserve that. That level of luck. The one I wanted to do, actually, I wanted to do this. Careful. Get too greedy. Fuck. Yeah. I was so close again. Kinda got greedy at the end and then just terrible pattern there. It's fine, it's good. Just don't fuck it at the end, really, whenever everything starts getting truly crazy. Don't get greedy. What I was trying to do was getting greedy trying to hit the balls in there, because that does significant damage. But it is, you know, appropriately difficult to do. think really the answer to that one is just dodge, but I'm moving at bad angles for dodging. Well timed dodges. Oh, fuck me then. That was hideous timing on my part. The attack didn't end when I thought it would. And that also works. There you go. It's probably the most morbid of the three statues, all things considered. Time for the third golden melt face. This one actually being quite appropriate for the person it was behind.
In the name of the great ordeal and the sons of the miracle, may the gold in my visage melt and erase the compunction of your soul. Heart of guilt, return now from the dream.
Of compunction. The king of booze has been given the big suck. Excellent. Very nice. Speaking of very nice. Hey, there that is. Let's bring that back to that guy. Surprisingly tense fight, too. Ooh.
You have been allowed to behold the visage.
Got a bit of a bite to it this time, does it?
Penitent one in silence. After bowing before the holy custodian visages, the door at the end of the bridge of Calvary has been opened. Traverse now its threshold under the strict eye of His Holiness. We penitents carry such guilt that perhaps the affliction is giving us a second breath. But be wary. Amongst prayers, it might silently come creeping to us one day.
Given all the blood and bathing I should have done, if I'm not like afflicted by now, getting the feeling that I pretty much never will be. Excellent. Our sword grows ever more powerful. Ooh, faster charge. Better drop. Still haven't got this one, but you know. You. Look at that. Alright, sick. Ah, the credits are rolling. Congrats. You made good time on that one, I must say. It's better than 2. Ooh. Oi. Alright, I remember what this is. And I already like 2. That bodes well, because I like 2 as well, so I'll probably quite enjoy 3 then. Like, I kind of figured as much, seeing devs and all, but... I just killed that outright. Right, we have a sword power boost, and now we can just destroy everything in here.
Hello, my tiny son. My heaven-born child. Yes, you're getting a scratch. Nope, I found the nerve that makes him wash himself.
And me.
Yes, on the head.
Well, the nerve's on the shoulder, but scratching his head there. Alright. Doesn't capture the same feeling that 1 did, but it builds on what 2 did, adds a dash of what 1 did, and is therefore better for it. It is still extremely charming. I mean, I figured that much from the wee bits we saw, just the sheer amount of like extra little animation Luigi's got and all. Just from the direct bits, that's all I've seen of the game. Hey, excellent. Poison chamber. Only 2 of those. Oh, why won't I then? I guess I must have procced thing a few times there. Heart of saltpeter blood. I mean, that's just straight up decent. That doesn't have like a catch or anything, it's just straight up when you are low on health, your attack power spikes. I need to get back to that statue and stick that one in us. Or stick it in the mea culpa even. Stick it in the statue, whatever. However it works out for us.
Hello. Yes.
Watch this just be a straight upgrade room in here. Not quite. But in a room like this, there's bound to be something neat. We can kill those guys in 1 hit for 1. That's already like an often an incredible start. Ah, it's a lift. We now have the full extent of the lift. There's red marks on the ground, which I would think would imply an ability that I do not have. And let's see if this stops us in an advantageous position for any of these. This is a different lift, actually. I guess this one leads us down here and that one doesn't go any further up. It is interesting though. Hey.
Take the necks of my deep pains.
Oh, we're fucking super meaty now. Need to find some more jars and we're really good. Yeah, that's actually quite neatly done. There is that room, which you should probably go poke at. And actually, there's a way up there. I didn't notice that. When I was in there in that room, just went straight to, I didn't notice there's a way up. It's time to go fight our way back, I think. Got time enough to pull that off, and then... Whoop. She's just lying at the end of my bed, head is watching the penitent one walk across the screen. He's just compelled to stare at the little man. And his frequent antics. How are we doing this? Off to this side. Bit perilously close, but yeah. You think you are self-immune? Oh, that's fucking satisfying. You little pricks. Could have sworn we could hit her. Maybe not. We'll just have to be careful about it. Oh. Fuck that up. Yeah, that is a doorway on above. Am I crazy? Yeah, that's like the two dots that signify a doorway. And it's probably I just straight up can't actually do anything with it yet. You know, like fair enough and all, but still. Keeping an eye on you, kitty cat. You're not allowed under this bed, and you know it. Forget what that door was, but it looks like we just either didn't go in or just didn't think to go in. Or couldn't go in, really. I mean, like, down and straight across. What's to it, really? Curious. Yeah, that was the only way over there. That's fine. No need to touch that. Well, everything in here will be resurrected anyway, so... Fucker. I just straight up didn't go in here. Oh. I was probably drawn by the none above and was like, I should go up first or whatever. Alright, this will be the blue ball. Blue bead, whatever. Alright. What do you do? Slightly strengthens the wearer's fervor, makes senses, boosts health. Well, I do know where 2 of these are already. Small balls away. It's the same story even. Interesting. I know 2 of them are basically in the lower halls of the, you know, whatever, the chambers of the Silent Brotherhood. So we might as well go see to them. So I think that's us done up here until we work out a way to get up to that. Yeah, you rock it all the way down, travel chapel to there. Pop out, see the Rosary Lady. She has a candle in her room, and there's another candle like above that somewhere. It was within reach, was pretty quick. Still can't do anything about that because we don't have vines. There is these rooms I peeked in and didn't do anything in. And I think this is the bridge all the way over to main zone. So yeah, I think we're like making good time. There's still some sections we still can't do anything about because we still don't have an answer for jumping in the sewer water. The moment I get an answer to that, you better believe I'm fucking running all the way down there to do that. I feel like I should already be able to do it and I'm just fucking up without realizing it, but I don't know for sure. What are we taking out of here? I guess it's down into the side. I'll take us straight to Albero, actually. I do not believe I have anything for Terso. I didn't read these, actually. You sold them 3 ways. Getting all the collectibles took me around 16 hours. So, you know, nice compact them. Still bigger than the first. It is still bigger than the first game's, what, 2 to 3 hours first go? Unless you were really, really nosy and like kept doubling back over yourself to touch everything again. Even though there was no real point. Golden visages from the very fervor of the uncorrupted scenes. You directly note that they are identical. The forbidden would be profaned. So like 16 hours I feel like was a good runtime for Luigi's Mansion. Doesn't overstay its welcome or anything, but has enough time to play off all of its ideas. Give you a good environment to run around and all. Still don't know what to do about you. I'll have to ride this one up, find my way back down, get it over there to like see if I can hit it with a projectile attack again. Projectile attack comes up just short. I had a brainwave about some of the her Not the hairy egg, but some of the... Like, that girl's her. The poor tortured nun. If it's not the person... If it's not also Ingratius who made the rosaries, which it might not be, I'm probably misremembering. I say probably. Likely misremembering that. We're gonna go see her now anyway, so... We'll find out. It's not her, then we can see if we can hand it into that church who I thought were for the bones, but are probably for things like that. I also need to go bring this golden thimble of oil. Nah, we don't have a rosary, so she doesn't care. We have our medium blue X, and it's going to leave you in darkness, sorry. Well, to be fair, you don't seem to particularly mind anyway. I believe the other one was up here. So just through here, wasn't it? Where was it? It was just like curiously in the open. There it is. Big bead of blue wax. Oops. Well, I can use that to give myself a lot more magic juice if I want to. We're gonna go back to El Barrow for now. And then up to the front of the mountain to give that thimble in. Because, you know, might as well. Provided the guy hasn't, like, died or anything before I get it to him. See what he has for me. You know, check off as many little lists and uses. A little checklist of things to hand in to people. There we go.
This poor lass. Many tears were shed in her blessed name. 1,000 prayers do not clarify whether or not the grievous miracle is a manifestation of true holiness.
Well, on the bed, it's not.
Still, in our heart lieth no doubt that she was unjustly punished. Find the next remnants. The order blesses thee.
Money.
Find the next
We don't have any more presents. I mean, someone else wants that fucking hair egg. This is probably the offering for that tree that got shattered. So we'll bring the oil to that, and then we'll see about getting down here. That's easy enough to get to, because that's just a ride across the top of that. And just run over to where the tree was, which is just that room. That's fine, that's easy. I'd say it's probably better to do that now, but we'll go to this one. But now we'll go see about if that is the offering for that tree. And then we'll go hand into your man. Because there's a save point near him, and then we'll call it there for the night. But you may as well, you know, complete our little apparent list of hand-ins for before we go. Now, do remember, Luigi's Mansion 3 also has multiplayer. This is true. It's also playable online. I had heard that its online multiplayer is actually more stable than any of Nintendo's other ones, which is fucking funny to me. Yeah, I'm down for playing whenever I get the game. Which will be like basically December at this point, I think. It's basically the plan for when I'm like off for 3 December to get the games I missed. I was hoping you would. Fuck it, let's go. It's kind of mad to me, but that's good. If it's really stable, that means it should be easy enough. David is also playing it, and he seems to quite enjoy it. So I can rope him in and all. I'm not sure if Chris will want to play it, based on how things, what's been said about how he's, what he said on Twitter and what you've told me how he's doing, and what he's saying about it. So, alright, I forgot about you. Hey, there we go, finally. Come on. I mean, is the multiplayer puzzles is the thing? Because if it's just action, then you probably would want to play it. You mentioned 2, 3 have a lot of puzzles. I do remember 2 having quite a hefty amount. MP is not puzzles. He might be down. If he wants to, of course. Think of it, because like the Luigi's Mansion one was only sort of puzzles and sort of, I say sort of, it was like, it wasn't, had a good few, but not, it wasn't like the focus. And then the Luigi's Mansion 2 was, huh. That's not what I expected to hand in here, but you know what? Go for it. What's the worst that could happen? We're gonna have to come back to that at some point. See, when I hold X, he runs to it. And some were not required, mostly for option for money. Yeah, some of the ghosts were sort of puzzles. Sort of. Yeah, 2 and 3, like, you're basically more or less actually just directly puzzle games, I'd call them. All the time, like, you'll just have, like, especially 2 later on, where you had, like, entire levels, like, in the final mansion, especially, where there's level-long, wide puzzles, and you had to, like, we're going from room to room, solving the overall puzzle as you were just doing, smaller ones and shit. Yeah, that is weird. I hold X and he runs to it. Well, I'll have to come back and see what happens to that. The sneaky suspicion, nothing good. Just nudge back a screen right away just to see if it's that sort of transition. The hatched egg of deformity. It's all the same words. Our hair will cover this ovum with cold until the heat of embers makes it hatched. Okay, that's why putting it there did that. But what does that entail? I don't know what came out of there. It's just hatched, whatever's happened. We should probably go see Alta Gracious, but given where she is, I'll not make that trek now, but we'll run back up to Albero, get to the front of the mountain, and hand this thimble into your man. And we'll leave going back to Alta Gracious, just in case this perverse egg fuckery has, done some hideous change there. The question is, where did he use these flowers that were cried on by the girl? These olive flowers. I don't remember offhand anything about needing to offer flowers to something. That's offhand. genuinely going like, maybe I should review my own VOD and just, see if I can spot any, like, puzzle indicators or anything. Or, like, bring item here indicators that I just don't remember offhand, because everything else that happened. For, like, the speed we're seeming to go through, there's just quite a chunk in here to digest and bear in mind. And this one? It's this one. Well, we're here. How do we equip you? Alright, we need to kneel one of the statues, okay. Not these statues, like one of the other statues. The checkpoint statues. So the question is, would the lift and running backwards be faster than... actually, it might actually be faster to take the lift up and around. Don't notice any ill effects for that one. It doesn't list any, so I'm pretty sure it's not gonna have any. I don't see any like secret ho-ho effects. Didn't actually realize it was a man, I must admit. Beefy fucking man.
I feel the boiling oil entering my veins as it mixes with the frozen sap.
The wood of the tree is growing over him now.
I can no longer hear the others, only the crunch of my bones, of my skin.
Wow. I guess, screen away, screen back, and see what happens. Ooh. He's produced the wee flowers. A frozen olive. Ah, spikes your defense when your health is low. Fair enough. Alright. Let's see. Well, there's the bridge over that way, because there's the door to it. Which we're actually very close to, so we're going to run there next time. We also check underneath us. But I do believe that's everything presently available to us, bar like working out the secret of the sewer water that lets me probably jump out of it. So we'll be just sprinting across that bridge to see what's up in Jesus Land. Alright. That's gonna be me for the night. Because I hung out a wee bit after 11:30. That's actually ended up quite neatly. So yeah. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. I won't be back until like next Monday or Tuesday because you know Death Stranding happens on Friday. I'm just gonna sit and just absorb it. I'm just in a zen-like state, just sitting, playing, and absorbing it in its entirety. So, see you next week. Have a good one, and good night. Pardon me.